Now we do have a sky report. Tony, are you? There's no Tony here, so I'll do my best here. This looks like a sky. No, I did some amateur astronomy as well, so this is a sky map, and it shows all sides of the horizon, of course. Southern's at the bottom, so if you were holding this map up, you would want to face south and read the bottom. You spin the map as you face the different cardinal directions, and the center of the map is straight up. So that's how you orient these maps. Now in the evening sky, this is what it looks like, what stars are going to be up, and what you actually see is a couple of planets. There's Jupiter and Saturn in the evening sky, and as the month goes on, Jupiter's going to change position. It appears in the sky, but it'll be orbiting, or as we orbit the sun, Jupiter's apparent position changes throughout the night. Now folks have been getting pictures of Jupiter, and
Andrew Jones took this great image of Jupiter from Australia on July 2nd.
Thank you, Tony. Wasn't sure who took that one. But you can get great pictures of Jupiter. The red spot's still doing weird things and throwing off material and having clouds move around it. You can see in that little arc that goes up above it. This shot of Saturn, the rings are at a beautiful angle to us. Saturn's approaching opposition, which is opposite the sun from us. And when that happens, the rings actually brighten up.
Saturn, in Sagittarius the Archer, is in opposition on the night of the 9th, which means it is directly opposite to the sun in the sky. As a result, Saturn then rises at sunset on the 9th and sets at sunrise on the 10th. It is also closest to the Earth this year, 840 million miles away. The planet's magnificent system of rings is visible through most telescopes, and they will also appear to brighten for a few days before and after opposition.
And that's because
Saturn was captured in this image from Hong Kong on June 27th by Zito Kun Chun.
Excellent. Thank you, Tony. So the reason that is as they become straight onto us, you get more of a direct reflection off the ice crystals, and it's heading straight back to you, so coherent reflection. This image is what the moon would have looked like on July 20th, 1969, when the Apollo 11 astronauts landed in the Sea of Tranquility there. If you want to see the same illumination, or a very similar illumination, observe it July 8th. So go out 3 nights from now, take a look at the moon, and that's what it would have looked like when they landed. The surface was illuminated about like this. You wanted long shadows, so as they descended down to land, you'd be able to see if there were things like boulders in the way. So spoiler alert, there were boulders in the way. This is a beautiful image of the eclipse that just happened on July 2nd down in...
New moon was on the 2nd when it caused a total eclipse of the sun that was visible only across the Pacific Ocean and from land across a narrow strip of Chile and Argentina just before sunset.
Turns out that's exactly where, of course, Lord Danley is, Dr. Danley. This is our lunar calendar for the month. We're going to have a full moon. You can see heading up there about the 16th. First quarter's on the 9th. And this, of course, comes from the Astronomy Club of Akron, Ohio. There's a partial lunar eclipse coming up. We're not going to do anything for it here. But if you want to travel to Australasia, Asia, Africa, Europe, and South America, you can see this. So check it out, the next lunar eclipse. And then finally, in the morning sky, there is the Delta Aquarid meteor shower. And there's going to be...
Thanks to the lack of bright moonlight at the end of the month, circumstances are good for viewing a meteor shower that appears to stream from Aquarius starting at the last week of July. The annual South Delta Aquarid meteor shower has no sharp peak, but it produces small numbers of meteors that streak through the sky from the south from late July to mid-August. The absence of bright moonlight during the last few days of July may allow about a dozen Delta Aquarid meteors to be seen during the early morning hours from dark wilderness locations far from urban light pollution.
Did he say wilderness locations? Yeah. Wow. Beware of bears. Watch out for snakes. So anyway, but yeah, if you want to go out, if you go out camping, if you're going to be out in the wilderness or something like that in dark skies, look for some of these. You're going to see a few, 10 to 12 an hour, but it's not really a reason to tell your friends, let's go see a meteor shower, because they're going to be really depressed and sad, because 10 to 12 an hour isn't a lot. But if you get people to go out, enjoy the night sky, have some fun, have some hot cocoa, well, bonus, you're going to see some meteors while you're out there. That's how I see this shower. So thank you, Tony, for the sky report help there. I appreciate it.